Hi, welcome back for another video. This video, I want to address the question, could Litecoin flip Ripple's XRP, right? Now, my short answer is no. Just no, right? But let me just quickly go into it, right? And this very interestingly is appeared in Forbes, right, by Billy Bambrove, and he basically said because he's been repeatedly trying to and failing to break the psychological 4,000 mark, but while Bitcoin price trades water, Litecoin and Binance coin have been soaring. Litecoin has almost doubled in price so far this year, though it remains well below the all-time high it hit in December 2017. Yeah. Now, Litecoin, one of the oldest rivals to Bitcoin, launched in 2011, looks like it could this year overtake Ripple's XRP to break into the top 3 biggest cryptocurrencies by market cap. Okay, so let me just quickly tell you why he thinks that, why he's making the point. So his reasons for saying why Litecoin could overtake or could flip XRP third position in terms of market cap is that he said because now Litecoin Foundation, they have announced integration of Mimblewimble. That means they want to focus on privacy and fungibility, right? And they are partnering with the kickboxing firms, and also very importantly, Venezuela had this week launched a government sanctioned remittance services that allow their people in Venezuela to send Bitcoin and Litecoin, and that is key. Bitcoin and Litecoin in their country, right? But you have to go through the government, and they will take a cut of about up to 12% is basically the commission, right? And this is why they think, right, that Litecoin has a very, very, very bright future. That's why almost similar place like Bitcoin. Whereas for XRP, the downside that this author is saying is because, right, because of coins like JPM coin is basically will replace or will render XRP coin useless, because now JPM coin will be used by a lot of other banks and financial institutions and corporates out there. So it render XRP, which is the main use to settlement layer for banks, for corporates, to global transfers, render it useless. That's what basically the main tenet or main thesis of this article. Now let's just debunk it one by one, right? So first, so my short answer is no. My personal take is I don't think Litecoin will flip Ripple XRP, right? Why did I say that? One, let's start from Litecoin first, yeah? So Litecoin, I see this as a very good coin. I see this as digital, yes, and I do see the merit of them, able to push their adoption by sponsoring kickboxing associations, which is great, right, and attract new millennial crowd. A very great move. Yes, I do see and I do agree, but at the same time, right, and I also think that yes, Venezuela allowing the remittance using Bitcoin and Litecoin is a great move and a very clear endorsement for Litecoin and Bitcoin and for overall cryptocurrency as a whole. But is it strong enough to say it will flip XRP? I don't think so. Why? Now, because JPM coin, honestly, I do not see it, it will eventually end up like the private, how do I say, it's like the private intranet, right? So similarly, when internet was first created, a lot of the companies, they want to have their own private version of the internet called intranet, right, in-house. And eventually what happened, right, is the internet that eventually win out in the end. Intranet still survive, right, but only within the premise, right, of the company internal users only, yeah. So I will see the same thing for JPM coin. They really will be adopted finally and in the end only by JPM's customers. Not to say they are not a lot, but everyone else will still adopt the public chains, public cryptocurrencies, right? That is very key because they really simply know that it's censorship resistant, right? And no other banks will also trust JPM enough to use their coin because they already, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, also asked like other banks like Citi, like Morgan Stanley to say, will you use JPM coin? They say no, because, right, really, and I do see it as just a trust issue. Why should they trust another bank, which they know banks are really just to benefit their own shareholders, right? Why should they trust, right? Because they know the game very well. Why should they trust another bank? So that's that. I don't think it will eventually be used by everyone versus the Bitcoin and major cryptocurrencies will be used by everyone. That's my thesis. Second is that XRP are super good, at how do I say? They're very well connected and they're very well respected in the community, not only in the community but in the government as well. So Chris Larsen, who is the co-founder of XRP, right? He is actually on the advisory board of IMF FinTech team, right? Which every time when there's anytime when IMF want to talk fintech, want to talk crypto, he is one of the advisory persons sitting on their board. So what do you think, right? And clearly very respected, and that is why I see that XRP and Ripple are clearly highly regarded by institutional clients who do pay a lot of respects to associations like IMF. And also Ripple are very smart. They already have gotten their foothold into many key governments by sponsoring, right, university blockchain research. The notable ones being like China, India, Singapore. China, India, which these two countries are not even, friendly towards crypto, but they're able to allow XRP and Ripple, not XRP, but Ripple in, right? And what do you think in the future when they are friendly to crypto? Who do you think they will be really support, right? Definitely XRP. That's honestly my opinion, right? So yeah, that's all I have, right? And of course, Ripple team are super professional. They are very good at marketing. They have a great product to start off with. Second, they are very good at marketing. Every now and then you do hear some positive news, and like the most recent one, they give $1 million grant to a tipping point to help support to reduce poverty in people in their backyard Bay Area. Very key, right? And all these huge positive moves that they are doing definitely, right, will make them stay at the top. That's really what I think, right? So if you like this, please subscribe, leave a like, and let me know your thoughts, right? And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.